A drunk guy is stumbling home late at night when a police officer stops him. The cop asks, "What are you doing out here so late?" The drunk guy says, "I'm heading to a lecture." The cop is surprised and asks, "Who's giving a lecture at this hour?" The guy replies, "My wife." 3 men were drunk and they stopped a taxi. The taxi driver figured that they were not in their minds, so he just switched on the engine, switched it off and told them, "We have arrived." The first man gave him money. The second one thanked the taxi driver. The third one slapped the taxi driver. The taxi driver was stunned because he was hoping that none of them had realized that the car didn't move an inch. But he faked surprise and asked the third man, "What was that for?" The drunken man replied, "Control your speed next time. You nearly killed us." A guy sitting outside his home was about to be expelled from his house, was thinking how the future would be after he had divorced his wife, lost his children, and lost his job. He notices a crate of beer bottles and walks up to it. He takes out an empty bottle, smashing it into the concrete wall, swearing, "You are the reason I don't have a wife." Second bottle. "You are the reason I don't have my children." Third bottle. "You are the reason I lost my job." He notices the fourth bottle is sealed and still full of beer. He takes the bottle, puts it aside and says, "Stand aside, my dear friend. I know you were not involved. I was out for a drink with the wife last night, and I said, 'I love you.' She asked me, 'Is that you or the beer talking?' I said, 'It's me. I'm talking to the beer.'" 2 Russian guys are walking down the street and they find a $100 bill. So one says, "Okay, let's buy bread for $1, and the rest we'll spend on vodka." The other says, "I don't get it. Why do we need so much bread?" A mother was teaching her child about the side effects of alcohol. She gets 2 glasses, one with water and the other with whiskey. She drops a worm into the water, and it swims around. She drops a worm into the whiskey, and it dies immediately. She asks, "What do you learn from this experiment?" The child responds, "If I drink whiskey, I won't get worms."